Wargamers. Yesterday we talked about one of my old favorite HQ units, the Ethereal. Today let's talk about one of my new favorite units, the Cadre Fireblade. So before we do that, I want to say thanks for watching. If you like this video, go ahead, hit the like button and the subscribe button. That way you don't miss any of my upcoming 8th edition content. Alright, so I have Index Xenos 2 book here. Let's take a look at the Cadre Fireblade and see what his role is in 8th edition, how he contributes to 8th edition Tau armies, and what types of options you're going to want to take with him. So, alright, the Fireblade looks, again, pretty similar to how he did in 7th edition, with some minor tweaks to keep up with 8th edition changes. So he has 6-inch movement, just like before, hitting on 3s in close combat and 2s while shooting, and that's essential to his role in your army. Strength 3, Toughness 3 with 5 wounds, not bad. 3 attacks, Leadership 8 with a 4-up save. So 5 wounds, he can stick around for a little while. He's still gonna not last very long if he's left by himself, but 5 wounds is not a small number of wounds for a character of his stature. So, not bad. He can take 2 tactical drones, so gun drones, shield drones, marker drones, something like that. You really don't need to bring those. Really, you're going to be bringing those just as a way to fill in drone slots. It's a lot easier for you to take drones this way as opposed to taking a single drone unit in your force org chart. A, because it doesn't take up a force org slot, but also because it expedites your deployment. You can imagine that, you can know that taking drones as upgrades saves you a step in deployment and makes your army that much more quickly to deploy, allowing you a better chance of going first. So you can take drones with him for that reason, but additionally, he is soft enough that he's going to be somewhat vulnerable to sniper fire. So taking drones can help buffer against that, because other infantry that are around him, namely fire warriors, are not going to be able to step in and look out sir like they used to. So having those drones nearby can actually protect him from that, at least somewhat. He comes equipped with a pulse rifle, a marker light, and photon grenades, and you're almost never going to use the pulse rifle on this guy, and that's because his ballistic skill is one of the best sources of a marker light in your army, and I like it as basically a way to start the marker light cascade. So you take your Fireblade, you shoot your marker light at whatever you know needs to get hit with marker lights, and you almost automatically have a marker light on that target. It's a 2-up to hit, so once you get that marker light on, it facilitates getting additional marker lights on there much more easy, because you can reroll your 1s. So there's that. It's a good way to start off that cascade. Additionally, he has the special role for the greater good, and more importantly, he has the Volley fire special ability, which allows set models within 6 inches to fire 1 additional shot in pulse rifles, pulse carbines, and pulse pistols if they're at half range. So for pulse rifles, that's going to be 15 inches. They're going to be able to fire 3 shots instead of just 2, and that's awesome. That's a great force multiplier. For the amount of points that you pay for this guy, you earn it back very quickly as soon as you get the opportunity to use that Volley fire special ability when you have multiple units of fire warriors nearby. And so I really think that's that the Fireblade is going to be an essential part of most armies, because fire warriors are that much better now. The strength 5 shot is fairly good. It can wound a lot of things, and being able to just overwhelm a target with mass volley fire from fire warriors is going to be really effective against a lot of different types of armies. And so you're going to want to set this guy up with a bubble of fire war units around him, 2 to 3 units, in order to maximize the impact of this volley fire ability. They're going to prevent the Fireblade from being shot, but also just put out a lot of shots. That, combined with his effectiveness as a starter for your marker light cascade, make the Fireblade one of the best investments you can make in your army, in my opinion. So you don't need a bunch of Fireblades, you don't need 3 Fireblades or anything like that. Having one is generally going to be sufficient. You're going to want to use those other HQ choices for other commanders, whether those are crisis commanders or the named characters or long strike. All those are going to be good options, but having just one Fireblade in your army can really make a difference, and I strongly encourage you to consider it. Let me know how your Fireblades are performing, if it's good, if it's bad, if it's somewhere in between. I'd love to hear. And as always, thanks for watching and happy wargaming.